Well, there we go. Well, I'm not really overly happy with this tank. I've taken the divider out. We lost one of the better fish, unfortunately, but then it was the older one that we had in the fish room. Got a little bit of growth coming on here. Normally that's a phosphate that's causing that sort of brown hair algae. I'll deal with that. I'm not that bothered, to be honest, purely on the understanding that this tank's going through a sort of metamorphosis. Temperatures at 27, so that shouldn't be a problem. There's a little baby guppy in there, well, a bit bigger now. Doing alright. This tank's not bad. I think if it wasn't because of that filter, then I think this tank would have crashed completely, so it's doing quite well. He is lovely, and I think he kind of likes his environment. There is a bit of flow in there, as you can see. This is extremely mild, and you wouldn't probably notice it unless there was floating plants in there. He gets a bit grumpy. He does sit down there quite a bit, but yeah, not too shabby, not too bad. There is one assassin snail in there which I can't seem to fix, so we're going to figure that out in a minute. I've put a little plastic baffle in there which I need to reposition again just to stop that flow a little bit better. But they really look bad, don't they? They don't look well when they're like that. Okay guys, let's have a look at the other tanks. The Tetra tank seems to be doing okay. This filter is causing me a bit of issue, purely on the understanding that it keeps causing little water droplets on the lid, which obviously runs down the outside. You can see remnants of it here. Shrimp are crazy in there. I don't know if you can see all them shrimp. They are everywhere. Now remember, I started off with 6, I believe, so we're doing quite well there. Fish are doing alright. Corys seem to be okay with the fluval stratum, so that's good, so I can get some plants going in here. He's doing alright as well. The chain loach is okay, and there's a couple of other fish I never see, but I know they're in there. Yeah, it's not great. This is starting to grow again, which is good because I didn't want to lose it completely. Yeah, it's alright. It's not too bad. The filter's doing great. I changed out the media yesterday just to make sure that they do like a polishing pad. Well, I took that out. It takes about a month, which isn't too bad. And it's mainly a shrimp tank at the moment, really. There are fish in there. That's quite nice. It's quite nice fish right there. Let's have a look. I don't know if it's really not doing its any good here, but yeah, I've got some fish on order, but they can't give me a date to when they come, so that's quite annoying. And people have been asking me about stands. If you look at the stand that I've got this on, it's actually just a TV stand, and it does bow. If you look at this tank here, that bit there and that bit there is slightly different sizes, so I'm going to probably get a proper stand for it. But the shrimp are doing crazy in there. Helmet snails are doing well. Gravel's not too bad. Have a look around here. Yeah, that's not too bad. I do like these filters, but as I say, it's causing me a bit of issue in the top there. Still plenty of flow. Water lettuce is great. Why do I say that? It's a Scottish accent. Anyway, look at that. There's a chromium fish in there. I don't know if it's actually going to auto-focus on that. but that is a good looking fish. Okay guys, let's go and have a look at the other tanks. This has got to be one of my favourite tanks of all time now. It just has everything going on in there. You got lots of little fishies going on. I said fishies, I hate that word. A lot of debris down here, so I need to sort of get rid of some of that. That, if you look, the condensation is quite incredible. The water lash is doing well. I've got a bit of porthos. Someone's told me to get a bit of porthos in there, so what do you think? Let me zoom out a bit. It's looking alright, isn't it? Fish are really doing alright. I think they're quite cool in there. Not too bad. If I come around this side, you kind of see that effect that it gives, which is quite good. There's that big bit of wood I had in there, which is quite good. Look at the Anubias. That's doing really well as well. Nice looking thing. Now we're going to have a look at the big tank in a minute. Although I'm really annoyed because I can't get the fish that I want. Oh, I did change up the heater in there. There was a leakage on the other heater. Not bad considering I've had it, well, 4 years, so I can't really moan. I do normally change my heaters every 2 years regardless, but these guys are doing great. Because there's a lot of let me kneel down. There's a lot of new growth on that Anubias, which is a good sign. Doing quite well with the shrimp in here. I've got Amano and normals in here, cherries. Cherries don't seem to do as well, obviously because the Amanos are there, but yeah, little hybrid going on. I did have some questions I want to just go over. First of all, pH. pH is very important. It's probably one of the most important parameters that people don't check for. Okay, if you've got a pH that's really high and you have a fish that requires a pH that's really low, it ain't going to survive. You know, I mean, it's not life, so be very careful of that. That little plant's doing quite well, isn't it? Considering that was dead a little while ago. Also, if you're going to do an environment, say for Mbuna like I'm doing, of course you can have plants. They will destroy them and they will eat them. That isn't a bad thing, is it? I've left a lot of debris, as you can see on the bottom there. That's also something that's part of it. Mbuna are very particular where they go. I've got to secure that stone at the back there. The filter's fantastic. This filter is really good. These U-series fluvalves or fluvals are very cool. He's doing, look, he loves it. You know, sitting on his plant, doesn't he? Oh, here we go. Come out to play. I can actually see about 10 fish in here. About 10 centimetres, 6 inches, something like that. The gourami are doing well, but they keep hiding away. They're not breeding like they were, but I believe that's because I've changed things around. You know, it's kind of the way they are, isn't it? You know, but we're all looking all right. Here he is, look, he's grumpy as hell. The other one's in there somewhere, and again that one's really grumpy. I believe kind of hides over there behind the fern there, that you can see sort of reflection of him. Okay guys, not much to say really today. I've got some equipment coming in the next 3 weeks that I'm going to be doing a good review. Also going to be doing a month review on the anoxic filtration. So there we have it. Not bad at all. I do like the way that's looking. Guys, be safe, take care.